No video. Let's call to order the Parks Board meeting. Thank you, sir. Parks Board meeting for February 23rd. Opening prayer, Mr. Pike, would you pray for us, sir?
Dearly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for every day that you give us. We're so blessed. Thank you for this whole group up here. Please be with us every day. Please be with the people out there that may be still suffering from the ice and people up north that are going to be suffering from the snow and ice. Please protect everybody and as they travel through that. And thank you so much for every blessing you bestow on us every day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
15 inches up there.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All righty, look over the agenda. Unless there's anybody that has anything, I'll accept Mr. Perry was the first and Mr. Pike was second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Very nice. All right, if you've had a chance to look over the minutes, if you have, I'll accept a motion to accept Mr. Pike. And second, Mr. Montoya. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Very nice, very nice. Do we have any public comments, sir?
No, Mr. Chairman, not tonight.
Thank you, sir. Very nice. All right, the first issue is Beatty Farm shuttle parking. Mr. Gilbert. You push the button up there and state your name.
My name is Sam Gilbert. I'm the director at Historic Rock Castle.
Attaboy. Good job. What do you need?
It stays on. I'm requesting the use for Beatty Farm for the Nashville Symphony by the Lake shuttle parking. So in 2023, the Nashville Symphony came out to Rock Castle and did in 2019 and a few other years as well. But they're coming back this June, Wednesday, June 3rd. And we would love to be able to use Beatty Farm as an overflow shuttle parking location. We'll use Sumner County Schools school buses, hopefully to shuttle people back and forth. The buses will pick them up right at the end of the driveway of the house, and people will enter through the corner and park in the grassy field there. And then we'll shuttle them to Rock Castle, drop them off, and at the end of the night, shuttle them back, if that's agreeable to the board.
Anybody have any questions of this nice man?
Sam, this is y'all's biggest event, correct?
It is the biggest
About how
event.
many people do you think will be coming to this?
Between 4,000 and 6,000. We will have police presence at Beatty Farm, parking crew at Beatty Farm, and security lights at Beatty Farm as well.
Yeah,
A lot of people to eat at Wendy's, I tell you that.
that's great.
All right, any more questions?
I guess this question's for Andy and the staff. What's the impact on what we have to do for this? And if it should rain, could we?
Well, we're about to hopefully be under construction out there, but where they're going to be parking is where we'll have parking. So we'll just have to, we'll work with Sam to make something work. When we get closer to time, if we have already torn down the house, we need to probably put a bathroom out there. Help me remember that.
We can put porta potties and stuff out there
By
too
the
if you'd
parking
like
lot.
us to have something
Yeah,
out
that'd probably be
there.
a real good idea. We will. Sam's a great community partner, as you all know. So I want to be able to help him. We'll figure something out, even if we have to stop construction for a few days to make that work.
Mr. Bennett?
Make a motion to approve?
We got a motion from Mr. Bennett, a second from Ms. Hellman. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Thank you, young man. Appreciate it. Friendship Bridge Message Board, Eagle Scout. This is great. I like it. I'm not even going to try to say your name. I'm going to say Miss. Is that all right? State your name and tell me what you want.
Meridian Napolitano, Life Scout. All right, so can I just start? Okay, so this is my Eagle Project proposal presented by me, Meridian Napolitano. Okay, table of context. First is about me, then I'll talk about the project, then I'll go into the why and the cost. So a little bit about me is I've been in Scouts for around 2 or 3 years. I fell in love with it immediately, and I think that I would love to give back to the community around me that helps give me the scouting that I have today. I've been to New Mexico on scouting trips. I'm on my school's HHS MCJROTC rifle team. I also do youth in government, and I'd like to be part of politics when I'm older. So next slide, please. Okay, so about the project, it'll be at Memorial Park, and we'll have an information kiosk talking about Hendersonville and Suru and about the connections that they have. So why I would like to have it is that it gives meaning about what they have done for each other, the benefits that they've both given each other. It educates the public, because I know a lot of people that don't really know about this, and I think that everyone deserves to know because it's very important. It honors partnership, it promotes global awareness, preserves local history, encourages student curiosity. I know a lot of students in my grade and other grades that are also interested in Japan, so I think just honoring the history about foreign affairs would be very nice. And it also recognizes community effort. So some of the materials we need are pressure-treated lumber, concrete, plexiglass, corkboard, and stain and paint. Any questions?
You're pretty good at this.
Thank you, I'm very nervous.
No, don't be nervous. Any questions of this young lady? Meridia. Is that
What-
right?
You got it right.
What a
I
guy.
have a question. What part of New Mexico did you visit during your?
Philmont, Rayado. Is that Rayado, Dad?
The name of the city is Cimarron.
Cimarron, New
Cimarron.
Mexico,
Okay.
yes.
Where that famous hotel, there was some shootouts at, is it St. James?
Something like that.
No, seriously, like it's part of the Santa Fe Trail. It's
Okay,
right there,
yeah.
And it's the southern portion of the Rockies.
That's where I grew up in New Mexico, but I was more northwest, up near the Colorado border, the Four Corners area. So when you said,
Down near the border, 'cause
okay, yeah,
it's a small town called Cimarron.
okay, yeah, I've heard of it.
Awesome, you should go another time.
Right on.
Is there a spot already picked out where you guys want to do this?
If someone could go back to the slide where it had all the photos. So there is already something there, and it's kind of outdated. There's nothing on it. And there is also a totem pole, like the white, not a totem pole, but it's a white pole, and it has something in Japanese and it has something in English. And there's also a sign next to it that says Friendship Bridge, but there's nothing really showing what it represents. So I think photos and just what it is, because it started in 1983, so that's a really long time ago. It's also our longest lasting exchange program, so
Not from me.
pretty old.
All right, any more questions? Mr. Golden.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Mr. Golden's motion and second is Ms. Hellman. Any more discussion?
You did a great job.
Oh, thank you.
All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? I can't tell you how proud I am of you.
Oh, thank you.
In this day and time, you're a leader. And I can't tell you how proud I am of you as well for doing this. We need more folks like you guys, I'm telling you.
One thing she didn't mention in the About Me page, is she was recently accepted to go to the Summer Leadership Program at the U.S. Air Force Academy, where she hopes to go and attend the Air Force Academy. She was welcome to do a leadership program over the summer, which is a precursor, hopefully, to get accepted to the academy.
What I tell you, Meridian, what I say, you're good at this.
Thank you.
Keep it up. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Celebration of life, Spence.
I'll take this, Mr. Chairman.
Yes,
I
sir,
told
go
Mr.
ahead.
Spence I would handle this. This nice young man called and would like to do a little ceremony on one of our baseball fields back there in Drakes Creek Park at noon on a Thursday. He said his brother and he grew up playing on those fields, and they wanted to do a balloon release on the field that day. So I told him that I would bring this to the Parks Board. Page 14 kind of shows his email down at the bottom. They're planning to arrive about 11:50 and move over to home plate and let anybody say anything, wants to say anything, and that's it. And I don't see any problem with that.
I'd like to just make a motion, we approve that.
Mr. Perry was the motion, and Ms. Rathard is second. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed? All right, you did well, Mr. Gilly.
Thank you.
Disc golf tournament, Mr. McCaskey.
She's on, she's not.
We can't hear you yet.
Can't
I
hear
hope.
you.
We're working on it here. No?
Not yet. There you go.
Are you there?
That was me.
Not yet.
You look nice. I mean,
It's just a minute.
we're still working on it. Don't get shook.
Yeah, just make sure your microphones are on. Let's see.
Isn't electronics wonderful?
How about now?
Hey!
Hey, figured it out. It's like a weird.
State your name and tell us what you need, man.
Rebecca and Christen Pena. We own Ink Metis Dies. We're a mobile retailer for disc golf, and we also run tournaments. So we're looking to host a tournament at Saunders Ferry Park on June the 6th of 2026.
Very concise.
Yes. Our events we're usually between 50 and 60 participants, and we don't really need any special accommodations. I think the only thing we're really asking for is to also be able to reserve Shelter 5 at Saunders Ferry for the event.
Mr. Gilly, those dates interfere with anything else? I mean,
I defer to Ms. Lankster on that,
Mr. I'm
Chairman.
sorry,
I
man.
think we're in good shape on that.
The
Couldn't
dates are
see you. I
fine.
didn't know if you were down there.
Yeah, the date is fine and Shelter 5 is fine.
Okay.
We do need, Mr. Chairman, to address a donation back to the city. They kind of left that out for discussion for you all. We used to have a specific Saunders Ferry improvement fund. We don't really have that anymore. So we can, here's what I will say. They need to make a donation back to the city. I'll leave that up to the board, how you do that. I think it's a per player fee that we normally get from the disc golfers when they do tournaments there. We are about to have an inclusive playground at that park that is going to take a lot of money to maintain over the years. So that may be something that they want to contribute to, or anything. We can. It's not going to be a huge $1 million amount of money, but we do need to hold them to the same standard as we do all the other event producers.
Do we need to set that figure?
It needs to be a part of your motion, that they either work with staff to make a determination on a donation, or you all set it somehow.
Is that suitable with you, ma'am?
Yes,
Okay.
we were under the impression that we would need to supply some funds to secure the space for the event. So we're prepared to do that.
Well, the funds for, there'll be a fee for you to host the event. That's a basic event fee in the application. But then within the handbook, this board wisely requires a donation to a local nonprofit or back to the parks in addition to the standard fee. So that's what we're kind of discussing here.
So customarily when we host an event at another park, we do have it sanctioned through the Professional Disc Golf Association, and some of those funds are allocated back to the park. per player.
And they do, the Music City Disc Golf or the Professional Disc Golf Association has given us new baskets. They have put lights on our baskets. They have, so a donation back to that group who uses our park would probably be acceptable.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm going to step in. I'm going to step in for a second. Hi, my name is Kristen.
How about,
As far as the donation goes, what we usually do is the PDGA charges us a fee on top of like we have to pay for, I guess, their insurance, and then they charge us per player. What we usually do on top of that is we give the club a per player. It's usually $2 per player. We give that directly to the club. And I know with you guys, I think it's Nate Landreth that you guys usually work with for that park. And that donation would go to Music City Disc Golf, that club, and that would go for improvements for that it would get back to Nate to do improvements for that course. That is usually what we do for every course that we play at, is we give a course donation of $2 per player, and that is for course improvements.
okay, if we do make this motion, then part of that motion will be, I'm thinking would be that you work with the staff to come up with that figure, and I'm assuming, I don't know that's right, but y'all can talk about that. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. That sounds fantastic.
Good enough. All right. Any more questions?
Not on our end, no, sir.
Do I have a motion to approve then?
I'd like to make the motion as long as the donation goes back to our parks and the disc golf that he's talking about.
Well done, well done. Second, Mr. Head. Well done, yes indeed. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Good enough, as long as you get with the staff, I believe y'all are on.
Fantastic. Thank you, guys.
You bet, have a good day.
You
Night.
too.
Something. All right, oh my God, look at this name. Community Easter event. You. State your name, and I want to listen to this, as a matter of fact.
Shanna Patarozzi, and I'm with Simply Home here in Hendersonville.
Gotcha.
And, yep, we're wanting to do a community Easter event there at Saunders Ferry. It'll just be open to the public. We'll do a younger Easter egg hunt and a older Easter egg hunt, and then we're going to do bunny photos as well. Hoping to have a face painting table, and I have people to reach out to possibly have some vendors there, and I'll just ensure, I read that we need to have that to y'all within 2 weeks if they are going to do it. So my plan is to make sure we get approved and then to reach out to them and see who wants to participate as far as vendors go.
All righty. Questions, this young lady?
No interference with anything else going on at the time, Miss Natalie?
No, I've been in communication with them.
Perfect.
No.
Just so we're clear, they're doing this for nothing. They're not charging a fee, they're
No.
not, no.
Nope. Just because we've been in the ice craziness and we need to just have a good time.
I'm sorry, who is Simply Home?
We're a brokerage right here in Hendersonville.
Oh, okay.
I guess this is for Andy. One, do we need to put anything in the motion since they're doing it for free?
I don't think so.
Okay. Second question is, if they do have an inflatable, do we need to have any kind of insurance stuff?
All the vendors, the inflatables, the photographer, everybody will have to have insurance.
Yeah, I read that as well.
Holding the city harmless as a certificate holder and all the
it.
things.
Yep, we already got our certificate, and I will email that to her so she has a copy. But yeah, I'll make sure any vendor and the bounce house, if we get
Perfect.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Mr. Golden, motion, Mr. Pike, second, motion. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed?
that. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Wished I could have said your name. I'm sorry about that. Kona Ice Chill Out Day, Mr. Ice. Mrs. Ice.
Hello and good evening to you all, and thank you for the opportunity to speak about Chill Out Day. I am asking for a permit and for an opportunity to serve this event at Memorial Park. Chill Out Day is a national campaign that has been brought on by the company. We've been doing it for several years. This goes to the tax day. Our motto is no taxation without relaxation. So this is an opportunity that franchises all around the world. I mean, Kona Ice is nationwide, so it's not just here in Tennessee, it's everywhere. But we are a participant in this campaign. We set up somewhere for 1 to 2 hours, and we just give away shaved ice. So anyone that comes to the truck within that time frame gets a complimentary cup of shaved ice. It's just a way for us to give back. It's a way for us to just shine some light, some joy on an often stressful, overwhelming day of the year. So that is the ask. The ask is to have a place at Memorial Park to set up this event. We're not asking any money from the public. We just want them to come out and enjoy a free Kona Ice.
Good.
So let me get this straight. Free shaved ice.
Yes,
You'll have
sir.
pina colada and tiger's blood as
Yes,
well?
yes, and all
Okay,
of our
I don't think there's
crafted
any other
flavors.
discussion.
Yeah,
All
we've
right,
got
guys,
bourbon,
it's on me.
blackberry, vanilla, April Rose sangria. You know, we've got some options for
wait.
the adults as well. It's sugar-free and dye-free, so all healthy, allergen-free products.
Good times.
There's,
Yeah.
okay. Awesome.
Everybody
Yes.
wants to make the
And
motion.
please come by the truck. You guys would get a gift also. So if
Mr.
you are there,
Montoya
please
made the
come
motion
through.
and Mr. Bennett was second. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. All opposed, who in the world would oppose that?
I thank you so very much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Appreciate you, Ms. Ice.
Recreation, Ms. Hamlin?
Mr. Chairman, before we get there, we got another young man in the audience. Did you have any business? You just here visiting?
No, I'm just visiting, just sitting on the meeting, so, yeah.
Awesome.
My name's Sam, and,
Thank you.
I'm gonna be operating football 5, so I just wanted to kinda sit in and get to know everybody a little bit.
Gotcha. Thanks, Sam.
Absolutely.
All right, my Raptors basketball season is about to end. We added next weekend because we lost some days over the ice storm. If you haven't come by, I am asking you to drop by either Friday night or Saturday morning, just see what it's all about, see the smiles on their faces. We do 5:30 for the first group and 6:15 for the other group on Friday nights. Saturdays, we do 9 o'clock and 9:45. We are going to have pictures made this Saturday as well. I have 48 registered to play. We've had a great turnout. There have been times I've had 35 or 36 of them there to play. And I had to get very creative on how to divide up into teams and how to keep up with who went in and who didn't go in and all that kind of stuff. But that's been a good thing. I want to say thanks to Mr. Mann for letting us use the building, as usual. Then upcoming next will be registration for Raptors baseball. It opened up today. They can go online and register. They have to either register for both baseball and kickball, or check baseball only or kickball only. I have been telling everybody they need to just go ahead and check both because they're going to get both for the same amount of money. And that way their child can come play one or the other, and if they decide it's not working for them, then they can choose to drop back and just do one. But I've been trying to get everybody to go ahead and do both just to see if they like it or not. The season will start around April 10th, and then kickball will follow that. My special needs Easter egg hunt is going to be on Thursday, March 26th. There are 3 different sessions. Registration dates are going to be February 27th through March 20th, and this fills up very quickly. So I'm going to encourage everybody who wants to get in on that, they need to be ready on February 27th. Set yourself a time, a reminder to get in there and get signed up. We have session 1 from 3:30 to 4:15, and we reserve that for more of the ones who have sensory and or mobility issues. Session 2 is 4:30 to 5:15. Session 3 is 5:30 to 6:15. We take 30 in each session, or until all spots are taken. So if it fills up in 3 days, it's full, just so they know that. The location is Mary's Magical Place Playground at Veterans Park. It is free. Just want to remind parents that are signing up, though, that no siblings are allowed in there to hunt with their exceptional sibling. And parents are allowed to go in and help them as far as that goes. Important information, everybody needs to remember this, and we're going to put signs out to remind them that Mary's Magical will be closed that day from 2:30 to 6:30. So every year we have to turn people away and tell them that it's closed during that time, even when we put signs out. So we need to get that word out the best we can. You can put it on your site, whatever, just get it out there so that parents know that, because it gets warmer around that time and they're in school and they want to come out right after school and we have to turn them away. And I feel bad turning them away, but that's just something we have to do. We have to keep it within our guidelines of the Easter egg hunt. Any questions?
What day was that again? 27?
26. And that will open up February 27th, right? Yeah, this Friday for them to start registering.
Thank you, Ms. Hamlin. You did well.
All right, thank you.
Recreation Supervisor, Ms. Biggerstaff. Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Smile. Come on, get that today. Oh, there's that smile. I don't need you to worry. Yeah, there you go.
It's really nice to see you all from a different side of things tonight. I'm very excited and grateful to be stepping into this new position and continuing to serve our department and community in this capacity. As for athletic updates, Wednesday we have our Men's Open League Basketball Championship. Adult softball and kickball registrations are currently open and will continue through March 6th. At this time, we have 3 teams registered in our A division for softball, 7 teams registered in our B division, 1 team in co-ed, and we have 1 team currently registered for kickball. We're continuing to promote both leagues and are hopeful to see additional teams registered before the deadline. And looking ahead, adult pickleball registration will be going live within the next few weeks, along with summer basketball and summer t-ball. That's it.
Very well done. Welcome to the group, ma'am. I wasn't here last week, but welcome to the group here. All right. Special events, Ben's daughter, Miss Langston.
He'll appreciate that. It's his birthday today, actually. So.
Yeah, that's why I did that, yep.
Thank you, sir. If you look on the back page, there is all of March special events listed. I'll point out a few. I know Keith talks about a couple of them too. So March 1st, we do have a disc golf tournament out at Sanders Ferry Park, the first one of the year. Echo Hockey, you'll see 2 on there. They added a weekend, the first weekend's adult, the second weekend's youth. March 21st and 22nd is an event you guys approved not too long ago, the First Down Training Camp. You also see on that back page all of the baseball, softball tournaments. The high school are kicking off. We had one this past weekend. We have a lot coming up. So it's time to get going again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Question? Maintenance, Mr. Cole?
Yes, sir. Thank you. We are wrapping up a couple of our bigger projects with the LED lights and the turf fields. LED lights, they should be in the next couple of days along the turf field as well. We've got our final walkthrough sometime this week with the turf. So the weather's kind of held us up on that, and really it's been not the turf but the sod. They haven't been able to harvest the sod for the back radiuses, so that's kind of been our hold up on that. So really nobody's fault on that. But Country Hills, we are finally done with our first big project out there. We got the restrooms back open, the entryway done, so everything's looking great out there. We're still going through our winter list, even though we're kind of kicking back up with our normal stuff. We're still trying to check things off of that. Here in the next few weeks, some of you that are walking, I'll probably get a phone call that something's blown out, but we are going to be starting the irrigation, so say a small prayer for us, because that's always a fun time. And then the ice storm, you know, we had, besides trees, very minimal damage, which is a great turnaround from what we were used to, so we were very fortunate in that. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Cole. Question? Assistant Director, Mr. Long? Sorry.
Mr. Chairman, I just want to say that Trevor's going to be celebrating his big 3-0 birthday on Monday, so y'all wish him happy birthday.
I got him.
You're 30.
All right, Mr. Long, you got anything to say?
Sure, thank you. Basketball season officially ends this week, so just want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of our Sumner County schools, principals, and athletic directors who worked with us for the past 4 months on all the gym usage. That's a lot of moving parts on for their school schedules and ours as well. So just thank you to them. Rec soccer, they began practice tonight out at Drake Street Park. They got about 122 teams signed up in the rec league. Middle school soccer, they'll begin games next Monday. And then Tennessee United has a big first weekend of games this coming Saturday, Sunday. Got about over 100 games scheduled out at Drake Street Park. Flag football, they'll tentatively scheduled to begin practice next week with games starting after spring break. And then rugby is ongoing. We'll have our first game of the season this Saturday with the Nashville Women's League. And then lacrosse is also ongoing. Most of their games will probably be played away just due to the limitations of teams they can play in state. But they're ongoing, practicing out at Memorial Park. And that's all I got.
Thank you, Ms. Long. Question? Assistant Director, Mr. Bruce.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Update on the turf fields. The latest update is hopefully this Saturday, as Trevor said, we will be using the turf field for the first time. We have a softball tournament on Saturday, so hopefully we'll get to use those all day long on Saturday, weather permitting. Fast Pitch League is doing sign-ups. 710 Baseball has started practicing the last couple weeks. Senior men, they're waiting for Bubba to have his surgery on his knee, and so he could be back out there. So hopefully he's back in time, mid-season form for that. Hockey begins practicing this week. They had their draft evaluations. Middle school baseball is working on their game schedules. We'll start soon. The middle school fast pitch league starts games tomorrow night. I'm sure Mr. Bennett will be happy about that, to sit out in the cold for quite a while. Youth basketball finished up Saturday with our tournaments. The way Civitan splits it up, there was 24 champions given out of 24 trophies, 24 teams winning championships on Saturday. So it was a good day. It was a good tournament from a Civitan standpoint, from our standpoint, from school standpoint. A lot of kids got to play basketball, a lot of basketball the last four months. So it was a good year. It really was in basketball. For the softball tournaments, we've played the last 2 weekends, first 2 weekends of the year. And this is pretty much, I can remember, first time in a while that we actually got the first 2 weekends played. So we actually have played everything that was scheduled the last 2 weeks. Moved stuff around, a lot of moving parts, but everything got played. Station Camp High School has their play day on Saturday. And then the next 2 weekends after that, there is beach in Hendersonville, baseball and softball. So the next month will be a whole lot of high school stuff on the weekends. And I think that's it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We'll go back to Mr. Cole a second. After the ice thing and stuff, did we have any damage to any of the parks with people driving around on the?
It looked worse than what it did, than what we could tell. But I think the ice really saved us actually from causing damage. They definitely got out and did what they shouldn't have. But once everything melted, it wasn't as bad as what we thought.
Okay. Nothing irreparable then. Okay.
Right.
All right, buddy. Director, Mr. Gilley.
Thank you, sir. Just to compliment Trevor and all the crew on the recovery efforts. They have worked a lot and had a lot of help from the city on-call tree company. What's it called? Looks Good?
Looks great.
Looks Great. But Looks Great is from out of state. However, they do come in and they employ lots of people here, from tree cutters to bucket trucks to people that monitor. So they've done a great job. Trevor and his guys have done a great job. I know they never want to see another tree down again. So also, congratulations once again to Jasmine. That was a nice report tonight. Glad to have you with us in this role. We started with her today. Today was her actual first day in this role, and she's got a lot of meetings this week on getting a lot of things going. So excited about that. We have begun ranking the applicants. I think we ended up with 68 or 69 applicants for her old job. So we're going to rank those somehow and get to work on interviewing for that soon. Maintenance shop project is out to bid. We have a pre-bid meeting tomorrow, and we open bids in about 3 weeks. So that is finally moving forward. Heritage Park is about to go out to bid, hopefully in the next month. The hills and trails are getting close to being open to the public, hopefully by the late spring, early summer also. I know people are already using them, but they're not technically open. Trevor talked about the LED lights. The only thing we lack is tennis getting just turned on, I think, at this point. So that's a huge improvement at the tennis courts, if you haven't seen that. And then Keith and Trevor covered the turf fields. You will see Wednesday we do have a combined meeting with the Parks Board and BOMA to talk about the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats SWOT analysis for our Parks Master Plan update. As we talked about the grant workshop we were in earlier, to even apply for those grants, you have to have a Parks Master Plan updated within the last 5 years. So we're on our 5th year since we did one. For us to continue to apply for those grants, we have to do an update to that. So we will begin that process and getting community feedback and meeting with all the stakeholders and seeing how we can improve over the next 5 years, hopefully. And last thing that I had was we've had a couple of people ask about water fountains being turned back on. They asked about that at the dog park quite a bit, but obviously day like today shows why we can't quite turn them on yet. So once we feel like we're in the clear with that, we will get around to turning the fountains back on. With that, I have no further questions or answers, Your Honor.
Questions? Mr. Head, what do you got on your mind down there?
Man of many words.
Mr. Montoya?
What an honor to be part of this board. Every time I come, I'm like, this is awesome. I get to be part of this. Thank you.
Mr. Pike?
Well, I told Natalie I was going to do this, and I know we've already said it, but I do want to wish Ben Langster a happy birthday. He's a close friend of mine, a close friend of a lot of people on this board. I know he's going to listen. I know he's going to hate this, so I'm going to do it.
Mr. Perry? What do you say? Mr. Golden?
Nothing other than it's good to see you back, Chairman Hessen.
Thank you. Ms. Hellman?
I would just like to welcome Jasmine.
You think? She's a pretty thing, isn't she? Look at that. That smile's got, wait. Go ahead.
Yeah, so good luck, Bubba, on your surgery. I hope everything goes well for you, my friend. Yeah, that's it.
Ms. Ruther?
Good luck, Bubba, on your surgery. We'll say prayers for you. Happy birthday to Ben. I don't know him, but happy birthday. And happy early birthday to Trevor. And good to see you here, Jasmine. Welcome.
Happy birthday, welcome back.
Thank you. This has been a difficult month for me, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate all that everybody has said. But that being said, in my talking to everybody, there's not one soul up on this board here that would not do something for the other people. This is the most giving group of people I've ever known, as far as what you do up here and what you do for each other. It's been a tough time for a lot of us, and to know that we have a group of this caliber people is just exciting. And except for Bubba, I appreciate everybody. I will hear a motion to adjourn. Mr. Bennett's first, Ms. Hellman's second. All in favor say aye. Love you, Bubba.